although that would be the genius route. But because we have been a byproduct of the noise for so long, silence is never our go-to answer. That's why a lot of times silence for me felt like chaos. And I have a very strong mind, a very gifted mind, but my mind is wired to sound, right? And some could say that that is a byproduct of me being a starseed. Some could say that is a byproduct of the Arcturian origins that I hold. And some could also say that is a byproduct of me being a human being in the United States of America, right? Because we are all wired to follow the noise, right? The noise doesn't always have to be chaos, but it's always distraction, right? And we look at spiritual beings and how we all talk about breaking out of the matrix, right? And then we look at the blueprint of the Matrix, the movie, which I can't really give you in full because ironically enough, me personally, I've never seen the movie, which to most people seems crazy. And it's on my to-do list, I believe, but maybe it's not. I'm not sure yet. But I do believe that a lot of times we think of the Matrix as this outside entity because we have been programmed to think as such, right? We don't understand these systems, and our experience in these systems is a byproduct of our own inner solar system, right? And when I say these things, this is literally giving my thoughts out loud, giving my knowledge out loud, but more so giving my open perspective based on my journey, right? And I think about the ideology of collective consciousness, right? And I think about why things have been what they are, what they were, what we've been told they should be. But I also think about the biggest lie we've ever been told, and that is the lie of separation. And something that came to my mind this morning, I was driving home from picking my mother up and I was listening to Bobby Hemmett, and then I kind of shifted and I was listening to this ancient Kemetic sort of it wasn't like a documentary, it was like a podcast that just kind of gives like ancient knowledge for those who are awakening and remembering their timelines in ancient Kemet, which I happen to be one of these beings, right? And I was listening and my brain started to shift in terms of something that I have deduced many times when I look at different beings who have risen into the seat of the soul and the seat of the truth. And I noticed that even within beings who have awakened, there are still lies of separation. And there's this sort of like